incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design. This is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visiting sideline, coach of the Chiefs, Andy Reid. His side has been playing good football much of this season, holding that 5-2 record. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And we're off and running from Everbank. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
He's dropping back to throw. Connects with Wiley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Looking in the air here. He completes it in traffic. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. But a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. It's certainly some momentum to build on today.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They run again with Wright. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Travis Hunter. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35. They'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Third and long for him here. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Travis Hunter. So he's able to bring the return to a stop, but now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him. Running ball. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity. These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up.
Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Throw here, 3rd down. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away.
Kind of a good thing they got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball. At least your kicker can pick you up.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Lawrence with it on 1st. Completed over the middle. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Chiefs look like they have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. 1st down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Caught by his back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. He fields it cleanly. He dodged the tackle. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. They go play action on 1st down. Buying some time left. Now here he goes.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But then that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Lawrence working from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. 1st down, play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Off the play fake, he'll throw. The Jaguars are there, he's hauled down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Baker with the return. Dodges another stop. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. readying for another drive on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Lawrence picking up the pace.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 19-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They're going for this. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Now we're on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going to try and throw it here. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can.
At the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Forced out to his right. Taking off with it again. Again, he's got room. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Now, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars lead by 15 now.
Chiefs 6. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That is Caleb Branshaw. Will take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They go play action. Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points. The Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.